takes the pitch, ball high.
Okay, now we're live. Finally.
All right.
After a lot of trouble. Do you know, is the score still 2-2?
Yeah, 3-2.
3-2 in the bottom of the first. And we were having some Wi-Fi difficulties. We've got it working now. I'm not sure if it will stop working or not, but as of now, it's working pretty good. So we'll just have to see.
Yeah, we'll just roll with it. But meanwhile, Evangel's up 3-2. We've got one out. Runner on first. Ella Smith is up to bat. She has got a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Swings at the ball in the dirt. That's strike 3 and be 2 down. Brings up our pitcher, Alyssa Goodson. Got her first start of the day today. She's a phenomenal athlete. There's not much she can't do. It's great to see her get an opportunity to throw the ball tonight. And she's an incredible center fielder and can also play the infield for us. Fooled by the pitch, was able to get the ball in play, and again, Evangel takes advantage of a little small ball, infield hit. So bring to plate our catcher, Avery Littleton. Avery's having to take the lion's share of the catching duties this year. Not a lot of depth for Evangel in the terms of catching, and Avery's getting a lot of reps, a lot of innings back there, so she's certainly doing a great job for us.
That's great.
Again, this lineup, top to bottom, puts the ball in play, so I would expect nothing less here, Avery, to put the ball in play and possibly get a chance to score another run. All right, ground ball to third, steps on the bag. That will end the bottom of the first, but we got 3 runs across, so that's a good start for Evangel.
All right, so with that, we're going to take a quick break and listen to a word from our sponsors. You're watching Lightning Softball on the ECS Athletics YouTube channel.
Let CertaPro Painters of Greystone paint your home or business with the care and attention to detail that only a local neighborhood company can provide. Contact Bill Heath with CertaPro Painters of Greystone for your free estimate. Visit their website at greystone.certapro.com. When lightning strikes, call Craig Doris State Farm, your local good neighbor agent. With over 20 years of service, Craig and his team are ready to help you navigate life's storms. They provide customized financial services to meet your family's needs. Visit craigdoris.com.
All right, we're back at the top of the second.
They'll be heading to the top of the second inning. We'll have to get our bearings straight to see what part of the lineup we have for North River. But they got started off well. Their leadoff hitter hit a solid ball down the right field line. Was able to get a double out of it, maybe even a triple if I remember right. And then from there, they were able to push 2 runs across. So like I was saying last inning, this is Alyssa's first outing at pitcher, and I'm sure, as you could expect, the first time to have a little nerves heading into the first game that you've pitched. And had a chance to talk to her before the game, and she definitely was a little nervous about getting out there and pitching in front of everyone today, but I think she's doing a great job so far. All right, nice pitch up high in the zone. Got the batter to chase. Strike 1. Looks like we have Pounds up to bat, number 55, her first plate appearance of the day.
An interesting fact that I found out about North River is, according to Max Preps, their team has 15 girls and 13 of them are seniors.
Wow.
Max Preps is correct. It's because
Yeah.
I kept looking down and I was like, is it a mistake? Because everything is saying seniors, and I found 2 juniors on there.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
That is a lot, and that potentially, if that is correct, that's for next season. It's going to be a rebuilding season.
Oh,
Sounds
definitely.
like for North River.
Definitely.
Called strike 2. Count is 1-2. High in the zone pitch, got her to chase, fouled it off the left side. Count remain 1-2. So Evangel's definitely playing shallow to left, not expecting a lot of power that way, looking for something short and maybe in between short and left field. We'll see what happens here. Just a little bit outside. Ball 2, 2-2. Called strike 3, great pitch right there to strike her out. That'll be 1 out. The call there was fastball in.
This wind is crazy.
Little breeze, as you can hear today. First pitch was called strike looking. Another great pitch by Alyssa. Gets fires another fastball on the outside part of the plate, called ball. Nice pitch. High in the zone, made her chase. We have 1 ball and 2 strikes. Coach David Littleton's expecting them to be a little bit late. Position the fielders towards the left side of the field. All right, definitely late. Couldn't catch up to that one. We have another strikeout. 2 down. I think you can tell a big difference with Alyssa this inning versus the first inning, where the nerves was probably getting her. It tends to make you, with the adrenaline, maybe overthrow a little bit, press a little bit. Once you get settled in and develop your routine, you realize that this game is the same game you've played your entire life. You see a much different pitcher this time. You see her relaxed, you see her calm, and you see her actually hitting her spots. She goes right back at it this time. Number 11 was able to get the ball. Seal, she was able to get the bat on the ball, but you see a much different pitcher this time, so I expect her to finish this inning off pretty strong if she keeps it up like this. All right, 2 down. We're back to the top of the lineup. Dice number 4. She had the hard hit ball down the right field line in her last at bat and was able to get all the way around to third.
Yeah, she has the team's only home run this year.
Yeah, it's like a great swing. Runner is going on the pitch. Steal for number 11. Throw was just a little bit late. And that's big for North River to get that runner in scoring position. Typically, when you look at a base runner on second, they're in scoring position, and any ball hit to the outfield, they should score. So that could push across another run and tie up the game if she can put it in play into the outfield. Low and away, evens up the count at 1-1. defensively playing her to pull, and that makes sense with last time. She did pull the ball down the right side. Ball out and away, pushes off the left side and a play into foul territory, and that'll be strike 2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Goodson waits on the call to come into her on which pitch. She gets ready to deliver. Changeup called. Ball hit to the right side. Bang, bang play at first. Umpire says she's out. Great play by Graceland Shackelford to her left to end the inning.
All right, so when we come back, it'll be the bottom of the second. We're going to listen to a word from our sponsors.
Neurofeedback is training for the brain, like physical training is for the body. This is a holistic way to enhance brain performance. MindWorks Neurofeedback has been serving our community for over 5 years and has helped clients with many types of brain-related issues. Visit our website for more information. Located in Helena, Alabama, and providing the Birmingham metro area with farm fun in the city limits. Join us in October for The Patch, voted Best Pumpkin Patch in Birmingham. Visit us at helenahollow.com for more information and plan to join us at Helena Hollow, where the good times grow. When it comes to environmental projects, you need a consultant with a proven track record of success and results. PPM's experience and expertise makes us one of the premier environmental consulting firms in the United States. With core offices located throughout the Southeast, we offer advisory services nationwide and are consistently ranked by Engineering News Record as one of the 200 largest environmental firms in the U.S. For more information, visit ppmco.com today.
All right, and we're back.
All right, we'll be rejoining the action here in the bottom of the second. Scout Thornton, the number 9 hitter, will be leading us off. Again, this lineup from top to bottom, as I get a chance to work with this group, I'm just impressed with how this lineup, there's really no weak spots in it. Great cut there by Scout, just missed the ball. Obviously a little bit of off-speed pitch by their pitcher, but Scout's just one in the 9-hole. Oftentimes you get that low, you assume that their hitters are not going to be able to make contact with the ball, but if they fall asleep here, Scout really going to put the ball in play hard. Good take by Thornton there, 1-1. Ball high, the appeal to the first base umpire, said she checked her swing, and I think that was a good call. Fouls it over the right side, evens the count up at 2-2. Bottom of the second, Evangel is up 3-2. Thornton sitting in the 9-hole. Nothing better to hear to see her get herself on to lead off the inning and then let the speed at the top and then followed up by some more power. Ball high and away. Good take by Thornton there. That could have been a marginal pitch, but it was a good placement by their pitcher to see if she would chase, and she did not. 3-2. Ball low. What a way to start an inning. Get some base runner on. Thornton takes the walk. We're back to the top of the lineup, Lily Whitfield. Yeah, Whitfield's one of these players, when you watch softball, you love to see them come up to bat. So fun to watch as a slap hitter. They're moving so quick. They get the ball in play and puts so much pressure on the defense. Their style is to hit it to the left side and try to put pressure. Before they know it, they've bobbled the ball, but they can't get it over there quick enough sometimes. So really love to watch her.
She leads the team in her batting average, hitting .625, and in her on-base percentage at .727.
Yeah, oftentimes
She's a
if you
strong
see
player.
that out of your leadoff hitter, you're going to be able to look at the record and see that they have a strong record. Anytime you can get your leadoff on like that. So we have a courtesy runner over at first. Alexis Massey has entered the game to run for Thornton. She'll be substituted back out when they come to defense. First pitch was a ball. And a little bunt attempt there, a little sacrifice bunt or a bunt for hit attempted and just couldn't get it down. You can see the third baseman for North River really anticipating some small ball there, putting the ball in play. So she's cheating in really close to see what she can cut that ball off. Fouls the ball off, counts 1-2. Whitfield steps back in. North River pitcher looking for her call out. Ball in the dirt. Nice block by the catcher. That's so solid to see a catcher back there that'll slide over and smother the ball. You see how huge it is. The runner at first was not able to advance. So catching is a dirty, dirty job, but the tough ones are able to do it well. Ball in the dirt there. Yeah, Massey's able to take second. Another great effort by the catcher. Sometimes you just can't smother them close enough to you, but what a great job of keeping it in front of her. Runner did advance to second, so another chance here for Evangel to put a run across the plate in this inning. Wow, you really see that speed, how it gets you there. So much pressure on that second baseman. That was a ball, like I said before, another slap hitter. Expect to see her put the ball in play, probably in the dirt, probably going to be on that left side. They're going to put some pressure on the D, and let's see if we can score a run. I expect the runner from first to be stealing on the pitch. Oh, a bunt attempt for Bedsole. Just bunts it foul. That's okay. We call off. Coach Littleton talking it over with Bedsole here. Perhaps some instructions on what he wants to see from her. No balls, one strike. Bedsole shows to bunt and pulls it back, and easy steal for Whitfield. Now we have two runners in scoring position. This is where it's kind of ABC softball. We get runners over, get them in scoring position, and then let your hitters do the work. So we got some strong bats here at the top of the lineup, so feel pretty confident in getting these two runners across. We'll see what happens here. Another bunt attempt from Bedsole. Just didn't get it out in front. It rolls in foul territory. So she's in the hole, 1 ball, 2 strikes. She's such a great contact hitter. She finds a way to get the bat on the ball, so I would expect her to battle here, get a pitch that she can put into play. High in the zone, Bedsole chases it, strikes her out. Got one down. Yeah, that was a ball that I think if she has a chance to go back and watch this, she's going to say that she should have never chased it. It's a little high in the zone, but sometimes those are the ones that look the best when they're right up there in your eyes. You can't help but swing at them.
Yeah. And do you know the average speed that they're throwing these balls?
Yeah,
I mean, I guess every pitcher is different, but
they can be different. You know, just from our vantage point here, she's probably throwing in the 50s. When you start seeing pitchers upper 50s, lower 60s even, those are the ones that really have some zip to the ball.
Yeah.
They're tougher to hit. They typically have some motion to them. There's a nice hit from Emma Johnson. Ball lands in fair territory. That ball gets away. 2 runs are in. Johnson's going for third. Throw gets over the cutoff, and it's an easily stand-up triple. That's the fundamentals of the game there. We get runners in scoring position, and you have people stacked up in the lineup after that can put the ball in play, and you see what that does for you. So we have 2 strong power hitters back-to-back. Graceland Shackelford will be the next, and now hopefully she'll have a chance to get one more in play. A long fly ball would just simply be could be a sacrifice and get her in. So chases a bad pitch. Great job by the pitcher neutralizing the runner at third. Graceland gets on what will be a fielder's choice there. So I think a peek at the stats, this pitcher is, for them, is thrown the most innings, so probably what they would call their #1 pitcher. She gets the lion's share of the work for them, and she's doing a good job so far. 5-2 lead for Evangel at the moment, though. Myers shows bunt. Runners going on the pitch. North River had a play on to cut it off, and they executed it to perfection. Cut the runner off, trying to advance to go to home. We got to get the runner to slide at home plate. You got to make that a tough out to call, but that was nicely executed by North River. They cut their shortstop across to cut that throw off, and then fired to home and was able to get Johnson at the plate. So runner on second now with 2 outs. Little bloop to the left side of the field. Shackelford's able to make it all the way home, and Myers got to second. So miscommunication on the left side of the field by North River. Shortstop and third baseman didn't communicate well and ran into each other. Costly error on their part, pushes across another run. Evangel now leads 6-2. First pitch right across the plate, strike 1 on Ella Smith. It's her second bat of the game. She's 0 for 1 today. She really, leading up to the season in practice, was putting the ball in play pretty hard in any inter-squad scrimmages. Really liked what I was seeing about her. From her, really, I think, claimed her spot in the lineup with some hard hits in practice, and the coaches liked what they saw in her production. So getting another shot here today, batting in the 6th hole. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball low. Evens the count, 2-2. Off-speed pitch, but Smith was able to keep her head down, get the bat on the ball, foul it off. Count remains 2-2. Seen that from several of the hitters. Looks like they're being fooled on some sort of off-speed pitch, maybe her changeup, but that's been her go-to pitch thus far, it seems, when she gets the hitters in a hole, trying to get them to be way out in front and miss the ball. That ball high, works the count. Works the count full, 3-2. Gets her chase one high in the zone, strike 3. Evangel's able to push across a few more runs. That brings the score at the end of 2. Evangel 6, North River 2.
Evangel Softball would like to thank our lighting sponsor, Enhanced Dental. We thank you for your continued support.
All right, so we'll listen to a quick break, listen to a word from our sponsors.
Located in Helena, Alabama, and providing the Birmingham metro area with farm fun in the city limits. Join us in October for The Patch, voted Best Pumpkin Patch in Birmingham. Visit us at helenahollow.com for more information and plan to join us at Helena Hollow, where the good times grow. When it comes to environmental projects, you need a consultant with a proven track record of success and results. PPM's experience and expertise makes us one of the premier environmental consulting firms in the United States. With core offices located throughout the Southeast, we offer advisory services nationwide and are consistently ranked by Engineering News Record as one of the 200 largest environmental firms in the U.S. For more information, visit ppmco.com today. Healthy Harvey's in Pelham, Shelby County's original premier health and wellness shop since 1978. Stop by for natural foods, vitamins, herbs, weight loss products, CBD, and so much more. Thank you for shopping local, and thank you for shopping Healthy Harvey's.
All right, we're back at the top of the third.
Top of third, the Vandals up 6-2. Number 2 hitter for North River. Goodson still in the game. That pitcher doing a great job. Hopefully what we see from her going forward, some of the same results we saw in the second inning. Looks like she had really settled down and began throwing the ball well. Gets her to chase there, evens the count 1-1. So Goodson just up to 37 pitches at this point, which is not a lot of pitches. But for someone who hasn't gotten a lot of work, we'll see how far that Coach David Littleton will let her throw, knowing that her stamina may not be built up, but so far so good. So I don't think he's looking at that right now.
Who's our backup pitcher? Or I don't know if that's the right term.
That's right. Well, we have several options to go to. We've got in right field, Ella Ruth Smith is one of our pitchers, and she can throw some innings and do really well. Well, we call her number 1, Sammy Myers, our center fielder today. Sammy has a great arm, throws from the left side, which can be a little different view for the batter to see. So Sammy's been throwing the ball well, and then in keeping the theme, our other outfielder, Willa Bedsole, has eaten up some innings as well. So she throws quite a different look because she throws it very slow, and that's problematic for some teams who can't adjust to the speed. Sometimes they're used to a very certain speed and either what I would say a normal speed or standard and faster, but sometimes when it's slower, they get out on their front foot, have a hard time changing their approach. So pop up to the shortstop. Nice play by Lily Whitfield as she was able to get back to that ball for the first out of the inning. So we do. The game plan today was to try to get Alyssa some innings, because as the season goes on, you can't have enough pitching depth, especially when we get into state tournament. You need to have extra depth that can throw the ball. So in any of our tournaments, we need that depth to be able to carry us through the tournament time, because these games can be back-to-back, and it's tough on one person, especially when it begins to heat up a little bit. So
it's nice weather today, but
it is. You love this type of weather for this early in the season, because you certainly could get some really cold temps. Fly ball to right field. Nice diving attempt by Ella Smith. Ball just falls foul, but that would have been a tremendous catch. Hopefully we were able to catch that. If it got that one on camera or not, I don't know. So, but if she would have been able to grab that ball, that would have been one for the highlight reel for sure. So great effort. All right, 2 strikes. We'll see what pitch is called here. There you go, fly ball to left center field. Sammy Myers coming on. She's not good to get there. That'll go down as a hit, just a little in-betweener that fell between the second baseman and our outfielders.
Now batting, number 5, Cottrell.
All right, so our pitcher for North River is up to bat. First pitch low and away. So he's 0 for 1 today. Next pitch is low and away, ball 2.
She has a batting average of 500 and a total of 9 hits this year.
Yeah, so she's doing really well. I would expect her often to put the ball in play here. So far, we haven't given her a pitch that I think she could hit. So that's 3 pitches, 3 balls. So it counts 3-0. And the pitch off the plate, ball 4. Winners on first and second. Looks like Coach Benji Wilson's calling time to go speak to his pitcher. I think right here what he's communicating about is just getting her to settle down, probably reminding her to just throw the ball as she did in the prior inning too. We've got a 6-2 lead, so throw the ball across the plate, put it in play, and let your fielders do the work.
Now batting number 34, Birch.
All right, Birch number 34. I believe she walked her last at bat. All right, just a little bit on too wide for the umpire to call. Ball 1. Goodson delivers. There you go. Get back in the groove with a nice strike. And between pitches, I was watching, signaling in from Coach Benji Wilson. He was just giving her the sign, let's just throw strikes. Throw it right across the plate, let them try to put it in play. So sometimes you can try to get too fine and place the ball in the corners, and when you press too hard like that, you can get frustrated. So let them put the ball in play and let the defense do the work. We'll let the ball get away, and a runner advances over to third. Runners on the corners now. All right, 1 out, runners on the corners. Good pitch. Runner takes second on the pitch. Little indifference by the fielders, not trying to make that attempt. So now North River sort of flipped the script where we've found ourselves with runners at second and third in scoring position. They now are doing the same, and Birch is up there battling 2 strikes. So they're just looking for Birch to put the ball in play, at least get one run across and cut that difference down. Right now the lead stands at 4 runs in the pitch. And a little dribbler, they're going to go to first base, get the sure out. Run does score, but we record the out, 6-3. Second base runner advances over to third on that throw. Great play to make. So 2 down, 6-3, and so we get 1 more out and close out this inning and get back up to bat.
So why would you throw to first there in that situation instead of home?
Yeah, in some situations the coach may call the play as a wild pitch gets over catcher's head and scores another run, 6-4. Coach Littleton, David Littleton, had probably signaled in to let our infielders know we're not worried about that run right now. This early in the game, we have a 6-3 lead at that point. Then let that runner score. We want the sure out, and that way we can get out of the inning. If you bobble the ball or you try to make that throw at the plate, you take a chance of not getting that out and not getting any outs, and so you're not really helping yourself.
I see.
Now you change the scenario and it's late in the game and maybe they're threatening to go ahead or tie the game, then perhaps the call there is to field the ball and cut that runner down at home plate. But it's just
Okay, that makes sense.
a little early right now, so he made the safe call, and we got
Mhm.
the out at first.
Got it. See, I don't know much about softball, so I was like,
Yeah. Well, I thought for a second the way Alyssa addressed the ball that I thought she was going to make an attempt at home, but once she picked up the ball, she locked in on her target at first and got the sure out, which I think is a great play. Pop up to second. Shackelford should have that, and she does. So that'll be the third out in the top of the third, and Evangel still maintains the lead 6-4.
all right, and we'll listen to a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Cajun Boys and Our Po' Boys brings Louisiana's favorite flavors such as gumbo, red beans and rice, po' boy sandwiches, fresh beignets, and much more from the bayou to the deep south. Patio seating, live music on the weekends, and TV surrounding the whole restaurant. Perfect for football season. CajunBoysandOurPo'Boys.com, 205-624-4612, and on Facebook, a proud supporter of Evangel Athletics.
Looking for a building company to take care of your home building needs, whether it's remodels, home additions, or building your dream home from the ground up? Donovan Builders can build in one of their many communities in the greater Birmingham area or on your lot or land. Let them help make your dream home a reality. Donovan Builders, 205-678-9481 or DonovanBuildersLLC.com.
Birmingham Broker was started in 2008 to help people get the most money for their vehicle. Our goal is to remove all the stress that comes with trading a vehicle or trying to sell it yourself. Avoid unfavorable trade numbers and having to meet strangers at Walmart. Let Birmingham Broker take the stress off of you and get you money in your pocket as well. Visit BHAMBroker.com today.
And we're back for the bottom of the third.
At bottom of the third, lead off is our pitcher, Alyssa Goodson. First pitch called strike. So softball can be such a game of momentum, and what you saw there, North River was able to get a couple runs across and really tried to capture some of the momentum that Evangel's had on our side. So what they're hoping for here is to get quick 3 outs and maintain that momentum and get back to the plate and score some more runs. High fly ball to left field. Easy catch for number 55 there in left field and record the first out.
That's what's so interesting to me about, I feel like it's especially softball and baseball, is how the games vary so much.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I was looking at North River's record, and I think they had a game that they won, like, 8-6, and then the very next game against that team, they lost 10-0. And
Right.
it's just, it's crazy how much it changes.
Yeah, you can look at a matchup between two teams and you see them play multiple times. If they're equally in talent, it just depends on who catches the momentum. And, you know, you have one bad inning and that can ruin the whole game. And so,
Yeah.
you know, we talked last inning about, well, why do we decide a little flare over the left side if the ball's going to fall in further short and Littleton gets on with a single? That's what we like to see. But that play at last inning, why don't we go home there? Well, we want to maintain the momentum. We may give up one run, but as long as we're getting outs, we're not letting the continual runs happen. We're stopping the bleeding, so to speak. So you go ahead and get the surefire out. Like I said, if scenario had been different late in the game and we're trying to keep them from tying the game or maybe pushing that go-ahead runner across, well, that call probably would have been to try to get that runner in at home. But right now we know that we were just at that point in the top of the third, and we want to keep the momentum on our side. So we'll see what happens here with the bottom of the lineup. There you go. Thornton gets down a bunt, sacrifice bunt, and pushes our runner over to second. So looks like we had Hallie Wells substituted in to be a courtesy runner for our catcher, and that's a rule inserted to our catchers take such a beating back there and gives them a chance to go put their gear on and get ready to get back in the game defensively. And I tell you, Hallie is a tremendous athlete and so incredibly fast on the base pass here. So we like to insert her to get her for her speed, and she's such a good runner. You see there's just nowhere they could go with the ball. Lily Whitfield was able to get the bunt down and just gave no opportunity for their pitcher to make a play anywhere. So back to Bedsole, the number 2 hitter. Last time struck out. 1 for 2 on the day, so I'm sure she's hoping to put the ball in play and try to push another run across. All right, she fakes the bunt, and Whitfield takes second. So now back to a familiar scenario, runners in scoring position, second and third. With 2 outs, we'll see what Bedsole's able to do here. Gets the bunt down, speed. No way they're going to be able to get her off of that. So another great at-bat for her, and gets the ball down. Now bases loaded, and Libby couldn't ask for a better hitter to have up here with the bases loaded. Emily Johnson and her power. Would love to see her get a hold of one right here and score these 4 runs. That would be fantastic. Talk about momentum. It would really swing momentum again back in Evangel's favor.
And like I said before, she leads the team in home runs. She has 2.
Chases the first pitch low. And they just go right back home for the force out to the plate. That ends the inning. Evangel was threatening, had the bases loaded with 2 outs, but was failed to push anything across. 6-4 as we head to the top of the 4th.
All right, we'll listen to a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Trinity Contracting Services is here for all your contracting needs. We are a locally owned business covering Birmingham, Montgomery, and the surrounding areas. We specialize in home repair and remodeling. Call us today to set up an appointment for a free estimate. TCS hopes number 6, Cole Romano, and the whole varsity football team have a great football season. Strike lightning. Are you looking to buy, sell, or invest? Call Mandy Welch with Exit Realty Cahaba. Not only is she an active licensed agent in Alabama, but she has been investing in flipping homes for over 15 years. Call her today so she can help you navigate through the current market. Mandy Welch, 334-315-9720.
Back for the top of the 4th.
Top of the 4th for North River, and Evangel's made a pitching change. Sammy Myers is coming to the game to take over the pitching duties. So nice outing today for Alyssa Goodson, especially in her first outing of the season. So like I said, what a great athlete she is. Was able to come in and give us 3 quality innings. And her and Sammy just swap positions, so Alyssa finds herself now in center field, where she really does a great job. Fearless competitor out there. The other night in Chambers County, tracked down several balls that most everyone else wouldn't have gotten to, and even a few up against the wall. And she really just showed incredibly courage going after a few balls that wasn't sure if she was going to crash with the wall or not, but she did a great job. So it was awesome to see that. So first pitch from Sammy was across the plate. No balls, 1 strike. Ball out in front of the plate. It's going to be a tough play for anyone to make. Nice play by Myers. Was able to whip around. And you know, that's her style. Sammy never gets in a hurry. She's very, and it's not a bad thing. She approaches the ball. She gets it. She doesn't rush. She picks it up and fires a strike.
She just stays calm about it.
She does. And for me, I'm sitting there like, I want her to hurry up and get there, but that's not her style. So she does a great job. First pitch in the dirt. Madison, number 23, up for North River. She's 0 for 1 today. So our game the other night in Chambers was a really Chambers Academy was a really bizarre game. You don't see games like that very often. Next pitch is a ball. This game lasted over 3 hours.
Oh, my goodness.
You see, today we are at the top of the 4th, and we're 53 minutes in, so we're going to make good time.
Yeah.
And the final score was 28, I think 28 to 25.
Oh, I remember seeing that, and I was thinking, that's high.
That is not a normal score for softball. And
wow.
you know, our girls were on the field, and it was a competitive game back and forth with a couple home runs on each side for the for Evangel and for Chambers Academy. But it was one of the craziest games, and it was good to get out of Chambers County with a victory.
Yeah.
Foul off the left side. Count will be 2-2.
So were the fielders making more mistakes than usual to let in more runs, or was it just a lot of balls being hit?
So it was balls being put in play. There was a lot of walks. You know, sometimes as players you have to adjust to the umpires, and the umpire behind the plate had a very tight strike zone, and it made it difficult on all the pitchers. Once they did get it across the plate, it was typically over the heart of the plate. Nice pitch by Myers, swing and a miss, strike 3. All right, 2 down quickly. And so we found ourselves often getting behind in the count, and when you get behind in the count, you've got to throw strikes, and their hitters would make us pay often when that happened. So, and then we found ourselves getting very patient. We would tell our hitters to take until they got strikes. So we walked a good bit and was able to push some runners across. At the end of the day, they walked. Ball hit to the left side, fair ball. Big turn by. Throw behind her, it gets away. The runner's going to be able to advance to second base. The ball went into the dugout. Well, we were able to walk across 3 runs, so they walked 3 runners in the other night, and that was the difference in the game. So those 3 runs really were really helpful to us.
Now batting number 4, Dice.
Number 4, Dice, is up to bat. 2 outs, runner on second. So here they have a runner in scoring position once again. So hopefully Sammy can get us out of the inning here. Nice pitch. High and tight in the zone. That would have been a tough pitch for her to extend her arms and get the bat on the ball. So probably a good take on her part, but good start for Sammy against this hitter. Ball high, 1-1. Here comes the pitch from Myers. Another ball high, 2-1. Another high pitch from Sammy, 3-1. She's been high in the zone on a few pitches, so hopefully she can make that adjustment and get the ball down and across the plate. Pop up to the left side. Here comes Bedsole in, and she drops the ball. Runner scores. So we had our shortstop moving out, left fielder coming in, and that ball should be our outfielders there. Left fielder should have had that ball. But she drops it, allows the runner to score. 6-5 now score. That's really where practice comes into play. This communication that we have to work on between our outfielders and infielders is as the infielders, ball put in play on the left side. Throw is high and wide, gets away. Rare throw-in area for Whitfield there, but nice attempt by Emily Johnson to hold the bag, just wasn't able to do so. But we get back to that communication. As those runners from the infield are running out, those outfielders are coming in, we have to constantly work on their communication so that they feel like they can get under the ball without colliding. And you can see there just a little uncertainty from Bedsole. She came in, caused her to drop the ball. So I know she would tell you any other time that she's supposed to catch that ball.
Yes.
We'll talk about that later.
Mhm.
All right. Nice pitch on the outside part of the plate, called strike one. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. Evangel still maintains a 6-5 lead. With a pitch working the outside part of the plate by Myers evens the count at 1-1. Champion is the hitter for North River, 1 for 2 today. Ball rolls into foul territory, quickly picked up by Thornton. Be strike 2, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Thornton receives the pitch from the dugout. Change up, exactly what you like to see there. Strike 3 in the dirt. Runner runs it out. We get the out at first base to end the inning. So not before North River pushes across at least one more run. So the score is 6-5 heading into the bottom of the 4th.
Be right back.
Looking for a picture-perfect smile? Visit Ortho South in Pelham or Calera. We are Alabama's most experienced Invisalign provider, and we've been helping people smile with confidence for over 23 years. So schedule your free consultation today by visiting orthosouth.com or calling 205-235-3134. And remember, smile on.
Birmingham Broker was started in 2008 to help people get the most money for their vehicle. Our goal is to remove all the stress that comes with trading a vehicle or trying to sell it yourself. Avoid unfavorable trade numbers and having to meet strangers at Walmart. Let Birmingham Broker take the stress off of you and get you money in your pocket as well. Visit bhambroker.com today.
And we're back at the bottom of the 4th.
All right, bottom of the 4th, Graceland Shackelford, our number 4 hitter, is going to lead us off. And we've really got to recapture that momentum. You can see 2 innings in a row that North River's been at the plate, and you know they're just chipping away. They've got us down to a 6-5, where we still hold the advantage, but that lead earlier was certainly a lot better. So what we have to try to do here is go to the plate, be patient, look for their pitch, and not try to hit anything that's in the dirt or up high, and let's push some runs across. We've already seen that if we put the ball in play, that we're going to force them into some errors, and you know we're going to be able to push some runners across. So let's see if Shackelford can get us lead off here and get on base and get this inning going. All right, takes first pitch, strike 1. Not a bad look from Shackelford to take that pitch. Oftentimes she's a super aggressive hitter. She'll go after that first one, and so I'm sure she's looking for her pitch to drive hard. And there it is, deep left center field. Left center fielder makes a sliding attempt, but falls off the tip of her glove, and that'll go for a double for Shackelford. What a way to start the inning for 26. Nice effort by the center fielder, though. I thought she was going to be able to come up with that ball. So that's Seal in center field. What a nice effort. They're checking on her. A little slow to get up. I'm sure when she made contact with the ground there, but what a great effort. And you love to see a nice diving attempt. And you know, even though they're on the other team, there's nothing better than see a diving catch. So I would have been a big cheerleader for her if she was able to make that ball, but also disappointed at the same time.
Yes.
All right, Sammy Myers at the plate. She's showing 2 for 2 today. Fouls the ball off the left side, off the fence. It'll be no balls and 1 strike. High fly ball to left field. Left fielder's coming on hard, makes the catch. Tires Myers and 1 out. All right, looks like we have Rayleigh Evans entering into the game to hit for Ella Smith. Libby, I looked over at the dugout between innings, and Coach David Littleton looks like he was giving the team a very passionate pep talk. Perhaps some of the plays that they didn't make in the inning before. And sometimes in the middle of the game as a coach, you have to know what really gets your players motivated. And sometimes, you know, a little passion and letting them know that maybe you're not happy with the way it went, but also encouraging them at the same time. And Coach Littleton does a great job of both.
Trying to get that momentum started again.
That's right. And he knows they can play better ball than what they've been playing so far. So we got 1-1 on Evans. Ball high and away, 2-1. So as a coach, you don't mind sometimes seeing a little adversity. You want to see how your team will react when there's pressure. And I'm sure here he's hoping to see that they'll react in a very positive fashion and put a few runs on the board. Rayleigh takes the pitch for a called strike. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Quickly find ourselves with 2 down. Number 5, Alyssa Goodson is the hitter. Alyssa showing 1 for 2 today. Ball gets away from the catcher just enough for Shackelford to take third base. So we got a runner at third, 2 outs. Nice attempt by the second baseman. The ball squirts away. Goodson was able to get to first safely and scores a run. Sometimes it's not pretty, but it pushes a run across, and still the same. We'll take that run. So Evangel gets an extra run, 7-5. Looks like Gracie Vines is going to be our hitter. She is going to be hitting in Avery Littleton's spot, possibly getting her an at-bat, and they'll sub it right back out. I expect to see Avery back behind the dish when we go back on defense. Shows bunt. All right, we got a runner over to second now in scoring position as Alyssa Goodson was able to take second when the ball got away. So first pitch was in the dirt for a called ball, so 1 ball, no strikes. Ball low and away. 2-0 to Gracie Vines. Grace is the type of hitter that she's got a little power herself. I could see her taking in either left center or right center field off this next pitch. That shows bunt and takes. 3 balls, no strikes. I'm pretty sure that was an attempt by Gracie just to show bunt, knowing she was going to take that pitch. So runs the count to 3 balls and no strikes. I would expect to see her taking this one and not offering at it at all. Right across the plate, strike 1, 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Fouls it off. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bottom of the 4th, 7-5. Evangel holds the 2-run lead. Trying to push across another run here before we turn it over to the top of the 5th. Swung on late swing, fouls it off the right side. Count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Been a nice outing for North River's pitcher. She's up to 70 pitches. There she goes, another strike right there to retire the side. Evangel holds a 7-5 lead as we head into the top of the 5th.
Watching Lightning Softball on the ECS Athletics YouTube channel.
Let CertaPro Painters of Greystone paint your home or business with the care and attention to detail that only a local neighborhood company can provide. Contact Bill Heath with CertaPro Painters of Greystone for your free estimate. Visit their website at greystone.certapro.com. Are you looking for a skilled and experienced realtor in Alabama? Look no further than Jennifer Smith with Keller Williams Metro South in Alabaster. Jennifer specializes in helping clients buy, sell, and invest homes in Shelby County. With her expertise and dedication to her clients, Jennifer is committed to bringing hope to every home, one key at a time. Contact her today and take the next step in your real estate journey.
All right, we're picking up action back here at the top of the 5th. Looks like we have a defensive change. Rayleigh Evans stays in the game to play right field in place of Ellis Smith. And up to bat is number 5, the pitcher for North River, Cottrell. First pitch was a bit outside, I believe, ball 1. Pop up to the left side. Let's see if it'll stay in play for Thornton. What a nice attempt there off the fence, but just got under her glove. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice pitch from Myers, a little high and in, called ball by the umpire. Not a bad pitch at all. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pop up left side out of play. Evens the count at 2-2. See what kind of pitch call we get here from the dugout. Nice pitch there. Looks like it was a little bit in for the umpire, so called ball. Sammy Myers is one of our seniors. It's going to be tough to replace her when she moves on after this season. Nice pitch, low and away, fouled off. Count remains 2-2. Fly ball to left field. Bedsole moves under it, makes the out. Right before the pitch, I heard Coach Benji Wilson signaling to Bedsole and left, calling her in. I think he dialed up the pitch to get the hit right to where he wanted it, so she was able to make the play. So One down for the Evangel Lightning. So Coach Benji Wilson's definitely looking at these girls and figuring they're not going to get around on Sammy's pitch. We're looking for them to hit it to the left side of the field. So anyone on that left side, third and short and left field. 2 quick strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Birch is the hitter, shows to be 0 for 1 today. Expect her to throw something off the plate, see if she'll chase it here. Little flare to short, easy out for Lily Whitfield, our shortstop. Quickly, there's 2 down, and here we are talking about momentum again. North River has certainly seemed to carry the momentum when they've been at the plate offensively, but 2 quick outs, and you begin to feel like the momentum swings a little bit. So close game today. Evangel holds the 7-5 lead at the moment, top of the 5th inning. So time is running out for North River. Nice low pitch, making her chase it. T. Adams Miles, number 33, 0 for 2 today. I think you're going to see Sammy trying to keep it off the plate, make her chase this pitch, and she does. Goes outside, ball up the middle. Diving attempt by Shackelford, just unable to make the play. That'll go for a hit into center field, and North River has their first runner of the inning on base with 2 outs. Really nice pitch by Sammy. She was just able to reach out there and poke it into center field. Low and inside pitch, slow roller. Shackelford makes the play to get her at first to end the inning. 1 runner on.
Located at 4300 Highway 31, just north of Publix in Calera, Mack Animal Hospital is committed to restoring and preserving your animal's health. Through consultation and diagnostic treatment using innovative technology, they provide the most advanced veterinary medicine to treat their patients. They're open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. and Saturday 7:30 to 10:30 a.m. Dr. Parker, Dr. Gillespie, Dr. Brune, Dr. Morris, and the entire staff are proud to support the Evangel Christian Lightning. Team Massey Properties has 44 years of real estate knowledge and experience serving the real estate needs of Shelby, Jefferson, Chilton, and surrounding counties. Offering aggressive marketing strategies to position your property for the sale in an ever-changing real estate market. Commercial, residential, investment, land, and farm real estate services. Call or text Matt Massey for all of your real estate needs. Let's go Lightning!
Bottom of the 5th, Scout Thornton leads it off. Hard ground ball to short. And she's able to leg it out after a little bit of a bobble over there at short. Great hustle by Thornton to lead us off here in the bottom of the 5th.
Now that is for the Lightning. Number 2, Lily Whitfield.
Back to the top of the lineup. Leadoff hitter Lily Whitfield continues to be the leading hitter for the team, and expect her to see her continue that trend. Fouls the ball off to the left side. 1 strike on Whitfield. North River's got to be really pleased with the innings they're getting out of their starting pitcher as she continues to throw the ball really well. We'll keep an eye on her late in the game. You'll see oftentimes when the arm begins to get tired, the pitchers, if they don't rely on using their legs for drive, then you'll notice the ball, as that one did, it'll travel high. So they've got to really dig deep as they get tired and continue the pace of what they were doing before. Snap throw to first. Thornton's back in safe. Called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Whitfield. There's a poke into left center field. The ball's going to fall. Thornton had to hold up on it. Looked like the center fielder had a nice beat on it and was going to make the play, but the ball fell. So she had to hold up and wait and see if it would fall. So we have runners in first and second with no outs. Brings our number 2 hitter up, Bedsole, to the plate.
Now batting for the Lightning, 00 Willa Bedsole.
So I wouldn't be surprised here. See a little small ball, maybe another bunt attempt to move those runners over. Otherwise, Willa's going to put it to the left side of the field. Maybe she can poke it out into left field. First pitch is high. So again, you're seeing a few pitches from their pitcher Cottrell continue to travel high. That's a decent indication. She's getting a little tired. She's thrown 76 pitches, but she's working strong still. All right, low and away outside, ball 2. And the pitch. All right, another ball high and outside. 3 balls, no strikes. I would expect Bedsole to be taking this pitch. Again, at this stage of the game, we're working the pitcher any way we can, especially if they're showing a little sign of being tired. Shows bunt, obviously, taking that pitch. Nice pitch from Cottrell. 3 balls, 1 strike. All right, ball low and away. Bedsole takes a walk. Adds to her team leading walk total, so that doesn't ever hurt her chances there, and loads the bases with no outs. As we've said a few times in this game, what a good position to be in with bases loaded and Emily Johnson up to plate. We just have to hope here she selects a good pitch and drives it somewhere in the outfield will be nice. Pitch from Cottrell. Shows bunt. I think all the way there, Emily was taking that pitch, but we're just showing her bunt. Maybe a little bit of a distraction to try to draw another ball, but hey, but she'll be swinging strong here if she gets a pitch she likes. A little something off speed there. Had her fooled. She was out in front. Quickly, she finds herself in a 0-2 hole. Pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. 3 pitches and struck her out. Not a normal look for Emily Johnson. Nice job by Cottrell. She just threw her 83rd pitch, and Graceland Shackelford steps in the box. 2 for 3 on the day. All right, North Rivers calling their infielders in. They're going to play for the out at home plate. They know it's getting late in the game, and they need to cut down any of these runs, so they're going to make a play at the plate. Expect a ground ball in the infield to be thrown right back to the catcher. Called strike 1 on Shackelford. I'll tell you, Cottrell's really bared down these last 2 hitters and got the ball down in the zone and is throwing strikes. Her coach has to be proud of what he's seeing for his ace pitcher here. She's thrown 85 pitches and really battling. There's a snap throw from the catcher third base over the head down the left field line. Looks like it's going to score 2 runs. Bedsole makes it all the way from first to third on the throw. What a costly error there for North River. North River's coach calls timeout and speaking with this catcher there.
Is there an average number of pitches thrown before a pitcher starts to need to be replaced, or is it just kind of depends on the day and the pitcher? And
You know, that's the beautiful
circumstances.
thing about softball is these girls who are well conditioned, who are used to throwing a lot of reps. They can throw over 100 pitches, and it's
Okay.
not going to bother them. But this is early in the season still, so even for the
Mhm.
girls who are taking lessons and working on their craft, still early in the season, their body, their arms are not fully conditioned.
Yeah.
Graceland pops it up in the infield. Pitcher calls for it, makes the grab, and makes the out. So, you know, you might see later in the season where their pitcher could have the same pitcher count as they do now, but they're much more precise and accurate.
Mhm.
So you know you'll routinely, if you tune into a college softball game, you'll see pitchers that will throw well over 100 pitches, and you know if you want to compare that to baseball, you hardly ever see in the major league level.
Yeah.
Myers shows bunt there and pulls it back. And so it used to be you would watch and you would see they'd get to it, but more and more they condition their arms to throw less pitches, and that wear and tear on their shoulder over time. The natural motion of the underhand really allows girls to throw a lot more pitches in
Okay.
softball, and you know it doesn't take as much wear and tear on their arms, so you know they can throw and throw. So this early in the season, though, you know, but she's 88 pitches. Obviously, he feels comfortable with what he's seeing from his pitcher, and he's going to continue to let her throw.
Mhm.
Little pop into center field. Ball falls in front of the center fielder. Another run. Bedsole crosses the plate. Great at bat from Sammy Myers. Maybe one of the best swings I've seen her have this season as she just sort of guided that ball right into shallow center field.
Number 18, Rayleigh Evans.
All right, pushes the score up to 10-5 for Evangel. So here we recaptured some of that momentum,
Mhm. Definitely.
and really at a good time of the game where we're getting late. And of course, North River has a couple more at bats before tonight's over, but Evangel's doing their best to push their lead and try to put this thing away sooner than later.
Mhm.
Nice cut from Rayleigh Evans. Missed the ball. She was a little out in front of that pitch. Called it was strike one. Ball high, called by the umpire. 1-1. So it looks like we have Michaela Cranford who entered the game to run for Sammy Myers over at first. Michaela's a newcomer to the Evangel program, and she has been showing that she has quite the potential for a young player, and Coach Littleton has given her an opportunity to do some playing with the varsity. And good ball player, a lot of talent, and just a really good kid. I love her attitude, and she's going to be someone that Evangel's going to see around for a long time.
Yeah.
Nice pitch, but swung on and missed. Strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Gets Evans looking, but not before Evangel pushes across a few more runs. Evangel's 10, North River 5. We'll be headed into the top of the 6th.
Family owned and operated for over 50 years, Shelby Concrete operates 9 ready-mix concrete plants from Central Alabama to the Gulf Coast. For your commercial, residential, or industrial service needs, visit their website today and ask for a quote. ShelbyConcrete.com. Located in Birmingham, Alabama, Pryor Construction, Inc. provides general contracting services to its clients. The company specializes in handling construction projects for the healthcare, industrial, office, and retail sectors. The company is a recipient of the Associated Builders and Contractors Award. Pryor Construction, Inc. is certified by the Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design and serves residential buildings, medical, and commercial industries. For more information, visit their website at PryorConstruction.com. Have you outgrown your space? Looking for land so your kids can go outside and play? Or maybe you are looking to invest in real estate and grow your own portfolio. In any case, you need to talk to Sonia Swords at Exit Magic City Realty. Sonia is a top producing realtor, and her experience and knowledge will help you through the entire process. Mention this ad and you will receive a $250 credit toward closing when you list in 2023. With Sonia, you will always have a friend in real estate. Sonia Swords, Exit Magic City Real Estate.
All right, and we're back at the top of the sixth.
All right, regaining or rejoining action here, top of the sixth. Hitter for North River is in a no-ball, two-strike count. So Sammy came out fired and ready to go and put this inning away. And that's one of the things about Sammy I've noticed is if you get her locked in and focused, she doesn't waste time. She gets up there and throws the ball. So 3 pitches, 3 balls right across the plate. The hitter fouls that one off. No balls and 2 strikes. Madison's the hitter, number 23, showing 0 for 2 today. Little off-speed pitch from Myers, misses in the dirt. Could not get her to chase it there. I'm sure that they were trying to get her to go after a ball out of the zone. Ooh, pitch just misses a little inside. Emphatic call from the umpire, but he called ball. Sometimes when you hear those, that's a strike call right there, but he went with ball, so not expected to hear that one. I
Yeah.
thought he was about to ring her up, but 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nice little something off speed again for Myers. Fouls the ball off. Count remains 2-2. Sammy misses high and in. Gets the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, maybe actually 2-2. That's that same spot again. Yeah, I thought I had that right. So ball 4. Sammy walks the leadoff hitter. North River will be inserting a courtesy runner here. I'm sure they're trying to get a little speed on the base pass to get her around and put another run on the board. So again, their time is running out on them as we're in the top of the 6th. And Evangel holds a 5-run lead. First pitch to Seal, center fielder was inside. She took a nice cut but fouled it off, so no balls and 1 strike. Pitch is low in the dirt. Evens the count at 1-1. Nice block back there by Avery Littleton. Nice little breeze picking up again. We had that in the first couple innings, and a little bunt attempt, bunted foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, the breeze seemed to have gone away, but you can hear in the background it's picked back up again. But really pleasant night tonight for an early March game, and
Definitely.
these are really nice days to play softball. It's not blazing hot, and it's not cold, and I think you see the girls really enjoy getting out on the field on a night like tonight.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Umpire said that pitch caught part of the batter. Takes her base on the hit by pitch, and quickly we have runners on first and second and no outs. We'll be looking to get an out somewhere here, hopefully to cut down the amount of runners that they're going to try to push across the plate. So Coach David Littleton just alerted his defense just to make the easiest out wherever they can. Rip into right field. Ball gets over the head of the second baseman. quickly backed up. Left fielder Willa Bedsole scoops up the ball. Hitter ended up with a double with that, pushes the runner across, and it's 10-6. We still have no outs.
Now batting number 3, Skelton.
Number 3, Skelton ups, 1 for 3 on the day. So the thing to focus on and remember, if you're the pitcher here, anyone on the defense, you're up 10-6, 4 runs. These runners on second and third, they don't mean anything. They have to get 4 runs just to tie it. So lock in on this hitter, throw your best pitches, and let's get an out. If those 2 runners score, they still don't have enough to tie the game. So we just want to focus on the runner at the plate and get the out where we can. Kind of goes back to what we were discussing earlier. Why would we give that up? Well, we got to stop the bleeding. We want to get those outs at first. Go ahead and shut this inning down, but you can't finish the inning until you get the very first out. So there you go. You saw the play. Sammy Myers on a hard hit ball. She looked straight to first base, and we got that out. We did not even worry about that runner going home. It does push another one across and scores 10-7, but we do have an out now.
And is there a spot in the infield that's the easiest to get a runner out? Just like the easiest throw? I mean, does it depend where the hit goes, or is there one spot that it's always like that's the easiest out right there?
You know, anytime you're talking about fouled off the right side, ball's foul. Anything to the left side of the field, of course, those throws are longer. And so those, the percentages and the more difficulty, you want to put your stronger arms on the left side of the field. But that's not to say just because you're close to first base that those throws are easy, because there's something about a close throw. And I'll give you an example. Shackelford, our second baseman, she has a great arm. And she's probably more of a natural shortstop than second baseman, but when you have such a talent like we do with Lily Whitfield at short, she's got that locked down. So we want Graceland on the field, but with her strong arm, sometimes it's difficult to throw it a short distance because you don't want to overpower it so the first baseman can't catch the ball. Nice pitching right there, 0-2. And so sometimes the closer throws can actually be difficult. You know, like you saw from Sammy, she got the ball turned and throw it, but sometimes those very easy, deliberate throws can be difficult, and you might throw it over their head. So you can never just automatically say, hard hit ball to center field, Goodson's under the ball, she'll make the catch, runner tags from third. Throw will be late and pushes across another run, but nice play by our center fielder, Alyssa Goodson. So North Rivers pushed across both of those runners. Still at the end of the day, Evangel still holds the lead, and now we have 2 outs. So we're within 1 out of shutting this inning down and getting back up to bat. And then the goal would be to put more runs on the board before North River has an opportunity to come up to bat again. So the hitter will be North River's pitcher, number 5, Cottrell, who's, again, had a great day on the mound and showing 0 for 2 today, but she's had some great plate appearances and swings the bat well, fouls it off to the left side. No balls and 1 strike. You know, it's one of the best parts about softball is to hear the girls and how they constantly stay in the game, cheering each other on.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know, it's been, you know, mostly Evangel today, but, you know, just then was able to hear North Rivers girls cheering the hitter on and just getting in the game. And it's one of the greatest pieces of softball to see the girls, how much they enjoy cheering each other on and just the excitement in the dugout. Pitch from Sammy. Flare into left field. Shortstop goes out and is able to cut it off. That's one of those you just can't do anything about. You couldn't position your fielders in the right spot. There was no way for the left fielder to come on and catch it, and too deep for the shortstop or third baseman to catch up with. So you just have to tip your cap and say good hitting right there to the hitter. All right, we'll move on to the next hitter. Got to get the out here, so it'll be Birch, 0 for 2 today, number 34. Pitch a little bit low, called ball by the umpire. ball outside. Ball in the dirt. Hitter swung at it anyway, though, so we got the strike there. That was one of those you thank the hitter for giving you what otherwise would have been ball 3, but she evidently saw something she liked there and went after the pitch. There's a ball high. 3 balls, 1 strike. Be looking for Sammy here just to throw the ball across the plate, give her something to hit, let her defense do their work. Not a bad pitch, missed low, called ball 4. Walks the runner, now have runners on first and second with 2 outs. Coach Benji Wilson's going to step out and have a word with his pitcher. So right here, this is an opportunity for the coach just to refocus his pitcher. There's nothing he's going to tell her any different than she doesn't already know. You know, coaches have a way of stating the obvious. They love to say things like just throw strikes. I'm sure at the end of the day, that's what Sammy wants to do is throw strikes. But just refocusing his pitcher here, giving her a chance to catch her breath and kind of reset. And it's amazing sometimes just taking a simple timeout, giving some words of encouragement. And then you want to see the pitcher go back up there and do their job. So it'll be interesting to see how she responds here. So we got 2 outs. We're in a good spot here. I know we have runners on first and second, but Sammy comes up there and delivers the pitch like she can. Then I think we can get out of this inning. There we go. 1 pitch, and then we get the out. A quick 1-3 force out at first base ends the inning. So heading into the bottom of the 6th, Evangel maintains the 10-8 lead.
Window Wonders 205 is a local residential home window replacement company. We replace your old windows with high-quality, American-made, energy-efficient vinyl windows that have easy open and easy clean features. Our windows are tinted, filled with low-E argon gas, and come with a lifetime warranty. TAD Samples is your owner, salesperson, and installer, so you only have to deal with one person. Please call today for your free estimate.
So Homewood School of Music is just that. It's a school. It's a place for education. We are not a retail location. Private instruction, group classes, we teach all ages.
Basically, we can take everybody through whatever levels they want to go through. We can teach soloing, rhythm, theory, ear training between all of our teachers and our backgrounds.
With the collective experience of our teachers at Homewood School of Music, we have seen our students go on to great and exciting things. One was even a Grammy-nominated artist. Others have gone on to teach in high school, college level, and in the private sector. Some are even right here at home and are competitors of ours, and we're very proud of all of them.
Can't imagine doing anything else. I just love to do it. Very passionate about it.
Our aim is to enrich lives of students with music education and empower them with musical abilities.
All right, rejoining the action here in the bottom of the 6th, Alyssa Goodson's up to the bat. One ball, 1 strike count as she fouled a pitch off to the right side on the foul territory on first base. There's a drive to right field. Right fielder's coming on. Ball just falls barely in foul territory. All right, ball's count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Would have loved to seen that ball get down the right field line. Alyssa may have had a triple off of that if she could have gotten it down. So we'll see what she's got here. Wow, what a great pitch. Made her chase a ball low and away for the strikeout.
Now batting for the Lightning, number 10.
Quickly 1 out.
Littleton.
Brings Avery Littleton to the plate. We'd love to see Avery get it started here and push a few more runners across the plate before we turn it over to North River in the top of the 7th. Smash to the third baseman. Nice play. The throw gets the out at first base. Quickly 2 outs in the home half of the 6th.
Now batting for the Lightning, number 99, Scout Thornton.
Be our 9-hitter, 9-hole hitter, Scout Thornton. See if Scout can get us going with 2 outs. Maybe get a little 2-out rally going before we end this inning here. Ball low in the dirt. Ball 1. Scout's 0 for 2 today. I'd say she's definitely due for a hit. Love to see her come through right here. Nice smash into the left side of the field. Little C&I single into the left field. Scout gets her first hit of the day. Give us a runner on first with 1 out. Hey, with that pitch right there, Cottrell, the pitcher for North River, just threw her 101st pitch of the day. I'd say some great work. Our coach has got to be proud of seeing the innings that she's given them today. It looks like she's still throwing the ball pretty well. Whitfield takes the first pitch for a ball, low and away. Bottom of the 6th, Evangel's 10-8 lead, 2 outs. We have a runner on first. Next pitch, low and away, about the same spot. 2 balls, no strikes. Whitfield has a great eye. I don't expect her to chase anything out of the zone. I expect her to be patient, maybe to put the ball somewhere on the left side of the field. Let her speed do the work. Low and away for that one as well, ball 3. Again, Whitfield will be patient here, looking for her pitch, not swinging at anything that's going to cause her to have a fly ball or pop out or any kind. Stakes her ball 4. Cottrell issues the walk, runners on first and second. Brings up the number 2 hitter, Willa Bedsole, with 2 outs, runners on first and second. You know, these situations as the season goes on, when you can see your team get runners on first and second with 2 outs and put some runs across, that's when you see your team begins to grow. And I know here for Coach Littleton, he would love to see that happen. First pitch to Bedsole is a strike. Often when you get 2 outs, runners on first and second, you don't automatically figure you can get them around, but when you start to see that happen, so I'd love to see how Evangel responds here with runners on first and second and 2 outs. Bedsole takes the pitch inside, evens the count out at 1-1. Bedsole steps back in. Cottrell about to make her 107th pitch. Takes ball high. Snap throw to second base. Thornton back in time. Counts 2-1. Bedsole's 2 for 3 on the day. The pitch from Cottrell. Called strike 2. Evens the count out at 2-2. Cottrell's pitch. Ball taken high. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3-2, runners on first and second. We should see both runners taken off on the pitch here. Tremendous advantage to get them a jump. Anything in the outfield will certainly score at least one run here. There goes your runners. Bedsole pops it in through the gap into left center field. Thornton rounds third, headed to home. The throw is going to be up the line and late. Great job of hitting by Bedsole to score the run. Whitfield advances to second. Bedsole gets the single and the RBI.
Number 9, Emily Johnson.
Proud dad moment there. That was nice execution right there. And
That was good. That was really good.
so, seeing the runners were able to take off on the pitch, that gave Thornton the head start that she needed to score. So Evangel 11, North River 8. Johnson takes the pitch there after showing a fake bunt, called strike 1. And the pitch. What a smash from Johnson. It's going to get right to the left fielder in her glove. I thought it was going to get over her head there.
It looked like it.
But that ball died, and left fielder makes a nice grab to record the third out of the inning. Evangel pushes across one more run to give us a score of 11-8, and we'll be heading into the top of the 7th.
All right, we'll listen to a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
So Homewood School of
When lightning strikes, call Craig Doris State Farm, your local good neighbor agent. With over 20 years of service, Craig and his team are ready to help you navigate life's storms. They provide customized financial services to meet your family's needs. Visit craigdoris.com. Neurofeedback is training for the brain, like physical training is for the body. This is a holistic way to enhance brain performance. MindWorks Neurofeedback has been serving our community for over 5 years and has helped clients with many types of brain-related issues. Visit our website for more information. Located in Helena, Alabama, and providing the Birmingham metro area with farm fun in the city limits. Join us in October for The Patch, voted Best Pumpkin Patch in Birmingham. Visit us at helenahollow.com for more information and plan to join us at Helena Hollow, where the good times grow.
And we're back for the 7th inning.
All right, it'll be the last opportunity for North River Christian to see if they can at least tie this game up and force Evangel in the bottom of the inning. So Samuel will be looking to get ahead here. I mean, we're up by 3 runs. We want to go ahead and, again, the same theme we talk about. Put the ball across the plate. Let your defense do the work. So hopefully we'll start off here firing a strike and get the inning going. There it is, right back to Myers at the pitcher position, on to first in time. 1 out. That's what you like to see with a 3-run lead going into the top of the last inning. You want to go ahead and record that first out and capture that momentum, and let's see what we can do to close this game out.
Yes.
Myers toes the rubber, and here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. What a nice low pitch that was moving in on the hitter. As a lefty pitcher, that spin, if it's traveling into a left-handed hitter, it just can be very difficult to hit. Very nice pitch. Pop up, Thornton's coming on. Slide and catch on her knees, is able to make the play. What a great play by Thornton over at third. Not necessarily known for her speed and quickness, but was able to move to the ball and make a shoestring catch. What a great catch to bring us to 2 outs. All right, Seals the hitter, our center fielder for North River. She's 2 for 2 today. First pitch swinging, high and away, fouls it off. quickly. No balls, 1 strike count. Sammy has to feel like here that any of the tools that she has is available to her. She can throw any of her pitches she feels comfortable with, that she's ahead of the count, 2 outs, so she's probably going to work it from here. Throws it across the plate, bobbles it briefly onto first. Called out at first. 1-3 put out there to end the inning and end the game. Evangel's able to capture the 11-8 victory over North River, which was a great ball game, Libby. And it was good to see the hitting performance of many of our girls and execution when they needed it. And what a great game we had today between these two great teams that are constant competitors every season, playing each other. And it was great to see Evangel come out with a victory today.
Yes, it was. And we will be streaming, if the game doesn't get rained out, we will be streaming tomorrow night at 5 o'clock for the boys' baseball game. So tune into that if you can. And thank you for watching Strike Lightning.